want you to welcome Orion from LaLita Java.
Woo!
Okay, since I broached earlier the name Ira Bruckner, let me relate to you a couple of things about him. First of all, about a dozen years ago, so in Final Five Cafe, or perhaps even more, 14 years back, him and somebody who's a black person by the name of Nelson, with me standing between, traded barbs for perhaps half an hour. There's a famous African leader by the name of Nelson Mandela, as would be the case with Desmond Tutu. On top of that, by Zinus, the very joint where Bassi hosted the reading, when was that, last year or the preceding year? That is neither here nor there. Ira Bruckner shoved into my hand when I was flat broke lots of silver coins. And you can associate silver with mining, and Africa is known primarily for the mining of diamonds. So once again, it's a reversion to people who are perhaps in affinity with the continent of Africa. However, this isn't the reason why I asked Desmond why he knows Ira Bruckner. The reason I asked him that because even though Desmond has the air of somebody who's sociable and popular, he still strikes me as being irrational.
But I do not own a tutu.
Okay.
You should.
Everyone should own a tutu.
There is the 1-1.
The first one is written in rhyme. I hate you and you love me. What a contrast to behold. In New York or in Miami, I'm a coward and you are a bald. Hip hip hooray and touche. Your clit is my aim, to it I'll glide over with a sachet, and en route your legs maim. Say you like it or else I'll carve out your navel. Should you summon for pals to join in the revel, be a recruiting success, your tongue I shall paste on the mutt's grimy ass. They're allowed to waste into forgotten oblivion to increase the privation of the beef bouillon, which divisively iration between you and my pet mouse, morsels even in size. So when it's time to douse the latest disguise, your petulance will demure into a shirking owl for which there is no cure. No matter how loud you howl, proceed with your bull and commence with your baloney. The gossamer ghoul like you is a phony. His entrancing spell you gulp, smashing it to pulp, crying for assuage and help. There goes the chicken mouse. Look how fast are his tiny and skinny legs. He is different. He likes to chew on bones as much as bite into cheese. He's a feisty little pest. There's no more room in his piggy bank for coins. He loves to beg. It's been years since he did it. To revert to the endeavor appeals to him. He'll excel at it the way he used to when he turned the key. So Great Garlou would be on the move. The Screen Actors Guild footed his bill, and now he's short of cash. Too morose to be seen by his comrades without knowing when will be the next time he'll shower. His syringe is stored in his back pocket. His credit cards have been melted by the heater. He switched to cleaning the toilet bowl from using a dish rack to doing it with his hands. He gave up the ordeal of sneaking behind people so they'll be stigmatized by his persuasive insinuations. He is very smart, has many important diplomas, documents, and certificates which show his high grade when he could piss on walls higher than anybody. Now he's a plain chicken mouse as he is aging to obscurity and desponding anonymity. His dick is shriveling, his ass is getting out patches of lumps. Upon autopsy, the ones with the snouts will describe it as a suspicious variety. He is about to sneak back into the hole where he once saw an albino shove, an albino Jew twirl a lollipop in his poop hole on an ass smooth as flawless marble. Yes, he's primed for the morgue, so the theory of negativity will be corroborated and dispensed for public consumption. The world is saturated with experts that are called Jews, kikes, Yeats. They receive Nobel Prizes for their efforts. The chicken mouse with his pipe dream vaguely and barely scathes or scratches the wisdom of the tribe. The dogs won't befriend him as cats are known to feast on their meat at times of spleen. The chicken mouse is thinking about overcoming the breach that separates the barbers from the axe wielders. He's about to have a leash strung around his throat. The honor he sought from birth is about to imbue him with a sulfur bath. Till then, his melancholic strains on the flute would be sadder than the waltz of carousel music. The trap that will finally snap him to captivity is in the process of being manufactured. It's legitimate and is a flagrant felony, but so subtle and inordinate that its identity is yet to be classified, nor plundered by the Shylocks.